Hey boys, it's it's me. Oh, I want to share two things that I thought of today for you boys. It was about not today but yesterday. Uh, Yesterday was no, yes, Sunday. I got off of work and I was at Panera Bread, just had my laptop out and doing work, and to the right of me, a couple of tables down, they're a younger guy, teenage adult kid, and a little bit older looking guy. And I had my headphones on, and then it like paused for a second, so I kind of overheard them, but I didn't really care. And then I started to care because I'm like, every other like word I kind of heard, and right away I knew it's just another sham, just like a cheating guy that tries to scam people on these MLM, multi-level marketing, which is basically a legal Ponzi scheme. But at the end of the day, it screws normal people who get preyed on. And I just saw that young kid and just knew right away he was easy target. He was fresh meat, and the guy was so smooth talking. He attacked him easily, like it was an easy win for him. And I don't know, it just got to me thinking about if it was you guys in that chair. Because he was asking good questions. The kid, he says, well, why me? And again, I didn't really understand it. I was trying to put the pieces together for like the seconds I was overhearing him. And right away, it caught me as I noticed like a red flag where he asked how many years you've been in business. Good question. And the stupid guy said, oh, that's not the right question. Doesn't matter how long you've been in business, it's what you do. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, what a loser. But it's unfortunate. Kids are young, they're not dumb, they're innocent. And people take advantage of it. And then another question he asked, he says, well, why me? And he was like, he tried to do all these weird tactics to make him feel uncomfortable. And it's great in business to negotiate, but you're doing it to a kid. Like, you're only doing it to take advantage of them. Like, it was easy to detect it. Like, that's their motto. They go to young people and convince them and false hopes. And before I didn't care, but man, it was right next to me, and then was a young kid, and his Mexican looking kid, and I don't know, I didn't like it. I just thought of you boys, like if someone were to take advantage of you. And I got up, and oh man, it was so cool. Like, it was no match for me. Like, it was easy. You shut them down because they never get confronted by an actual businessman. And if it was a legitimate business, you stand there or sit there and discuss it. He left right away. I asked like 2 questions. It was so cool. Like, just all this stuff that I wish I can teach you boys. That I was planning on teaching you boys, just the psychology of negotiation, the little things, the quiet things that you can command a room. be the powerful one in the negotiation room. And that's what I thought. It was easy. But man, he seemed powerful for the kid, but it's like you, high school, going up against uh, a first grader and talking about times, like with your multiplication. Who's gonna win? You know, like it was just easy win and it's easy prey, but he didn't know. He didn't have a father that could tell him these business tactics that it is a cruel world out there. And so I went up and said, "Hi, my name is Nico." And right away he said, "Sir." I'm okay. He knows that I'm, like, he was scared. Like, you don't really say sir if you're equal. Say hi. I didn't say sir to him. And so there's little things that you look at and you can find out what he's thinking, basically. And introduce myself, and I say, "Mind if I sit down?" And right away he was like, "Well, we're actually wrapping up." And I loved it because he thought, "Oh, well, he ain't gonna sit down." So I'm okay. "Well, I'm gonna sit down right here." Oh, it's so cool. I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna sit down right here. I'll be quick then." And right away he got off guard, and I was like, "Well, what is he? How did you meet him?" And so he came up to me. There was another red flag, and then I was like, "What is your business? How long you been in business?" Because he said e-commerce. I'm like, "How long you been in business?" 5 years. And I'm like, "So you answer me that, but you don't answer when he asked you?" And I looked at him, and he was like, then he mentioned like buddy, all these little things, like try to, again, he's good. Normally he's good, but it all falls if you don't have a legitimate product, a legitimate business. He just has smooth talking, which I give him credit, but that's not going to get you far. Smooth talking can only get you so far till you really have the real power. And he walked away. I was like, "Hey, have a good day." And I looked at the kid and I was like, "I'm sorry that I burst your bubble, man." And he said, "I know, I felt kind of weird." And like, he just came up to him as he was doing carts, organizing carts at HEB. He was an employee in the parking lot. He just came up to him and said, "Oh, I can help you," and all this stuff. And I was like, "It's the same stuff. They've been doing it ever since I was in college." And it was cool. I just felt like I was talking to you boys at 17 and say, just know that there are people that will take advantage of it. So I was like, just, now you know, I said. But sorry I burst your bubble. Sorry I interrupt you guys, but it was really cool. I'll never meet him again. Shook his hand and said, "Take care, man." So I want to share that with you boys because I anticipate that I won't be able to see you boys. That kills me. Which brings up the other thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned millions of times, but I always repeat it because I have no other action plan. I have no other purpose in this world. Having a divorced life, participating in a divorced life is cruel. And you'll learn. You'll watch videos on YouTube. They have body cam videos of police interactions. It's very, very cruel what people do when they have their children as pawns, as tools to fight with the other person. It's very, very cruel what one person can do to another. And I'll never participate in that because I love you. I love all four of you boys. Isaac, Benjamin, William, Vincent, and most of all, I love your mother. But I will not participate in this dropping off, this, oh, I have a girlfriend, oh, she has a boyfriend, oh, we meet up, oh, we have none of that. And when you get older, you'll understand it. But it comes at a cost. I won't be able to be there for you boys. Yeah, I'll give you guys whatever money I have, whether it's little, whether it's a lot. But it doesn't matter. Money is nothing. So I just want to share that with you boys. That's all I'm doing. I'll never go back to you guys until we have how we had it before. It was beautiful the way we had it before. I was the one that ruined it with my anger. But now that I have nothing to worry about it, I understand my anger. I will not want anything else changed, only my anger. And I even compromise in my head because I want one thing to change for your mother, but even that I'll compromise because I want to be with you boys and your mother. One big thing I wish your mother can do is to defend herself. What we call, as guys, have a backbone. Defend yourself. Against who? Her siblings. I don't know if you noticed because you've been living with them. You'll probably notice when you get older. They just control her, and that hurts me. Because I can't fight for her battle. That's something that she has ever since she was little. That's her fight. That's her battle. I had the same battle. That's why I find it so beautiful. But I had to fight my battle with my siblings. And I won by choosing my family over my siblings. And my family is not my sisters, not my brothers. No, my family is Nancy, Isaac, Benjamin, William, and Vincent. Nothing more, nothing less. I chose for me. That's why I have no one now. So all I have is you guys. But your mother has not chosen that. And even that I'll compromise, because as long as I'm with you boys, I can easily be absent from any time she goes to see her family, because I will never participate, see her family again, because it's just not the same anymore. I felt like an innocent kid with you boys. I felt so innocent, like I could do anything in the world. You guys motivated me so much that I can just be a kid, be happy, joyful, what we all search for as adults, just that the nostalgic joy that makes us happy inside in our hearts. I found it with you guys and your mother. And that extended to her family. But now that I've seen the real cruelty, I'll never participate back in that. But again, that's secondary. I'll live with that. She can go see her family. You guys can go too, but I will not. And I'll be smooth on coordinating that. I won't make a big scene because it means nothing to me. I have you guys now. Because I believe that your mother will never defend herself. And that's sad, boys. I hope you guys are not weak like that. Because that's sad. And you cannot help her. No one can. You have to do it, meaning she has to do it. Like your own self has to stand up for yourself. That hurts me because I love her so much. But I cannot fight that battle. Same thing with you boys. We all have to do it at some point. We have to fight for the things we love. And we have to do it strategically. And we have to defend ourselves. Because this world will knock us down. All right. Those are two things I just wanted to mention. You guys have a good day.